plenty of staff that was going to be at T&L that bolted and did TDC.
No, I didn't go by the booth, but she came by ours and I had a little chat. She said, yeah, I know him. I must have.
Yeah, it's probably been Stephanie. Yeah, she's one of those good booths, but goes to the show, but she's more of a butterfly. It's good.
How are you?
Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, congratulations.
Oh, yeah. Well, actually, I was surprised. I noticed my cancer falling off. Time up there going.
Well, I'll tell you what, the discipline that you have,
And some days, it's just, I'm not going to see why I shouldn't go today. And I said, well, if I stop today, tomorrow will be easier. So I just stopped it.
Long time no
I
see.
know.
I always forgot what you look like.
I'm still there.
You're just in time for lunch.
Alright, how are you? Nick Cohen, good to see you.
Hey, you know, don't think it.
Nick Cohen, good to see you.
Why do you make sure?
I know, it's a poor excuse, but I'm here.
well, good.
Yeah, no, appreciate it.
We are going to be here today?
I don't
You don't think so?
think so. He didn't tell me. Nothing too serious on the agenda today.
We don't seem to have very many meetings anymore.
Oh, you're required to have, I think, like once a quarter. That's it, unless we have something on the agenda that requires your attention.
Okay.
Now, the B board, they meet every month, it's required in their bylaws, they have to meet every month.
Every month, okay. So are we changing the agenda, the intent in any way?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay.
You're the face.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's good.
Sewer and road, I'm sure.
Okay, everything. You're just home with
I don't work for the city, I work for ADMINISTER, but ADMINISTER's been doing IT support for a few years now.
Okay, amazing. Well, that has-
So an outside consultant that comes in and, well, the guy from the fire department used to do it.
Yeah, he did, Stephen Harvey used to do it, and sometimes James Tucker from the Public Works, but now they've got Datamax, they do the IT stuff for the whole city, so.
Oh, okay, okay.
Basically doing most of that James doesn't have to.
So when something goes wrong, we say,
Got somebody to blame, huh?
Yeah, I really hate saying.
now we had an interesting P and Z a couple of weeks ago.
Well, my attitude is I'm not gonna leave for running here, that somebody else is running on days, and if you want to go in.
Boy, we said something, you were on a loop, for sure.
Yeah, so there's an extra sound card sitting on top of that stack right there, that was in the computer, and we keep switching the audio output over to that instead of the one it's supposed to go out on.
I mean, I'm sorry I asked.
So, took that cut off, and Richard ripped it out, so, no problem.
Hopefully,
Not that problem.
not that one.
Is Richard Ward? Are you calling him?
I called him a minute ago, but
Where is? You got represent singer. I don't know who you're doing now.
Was that the city?
They're about to have an election to convert their, may not be in May. Well, it's just because he must have a term that doesn't coincide with it. Yeah, you can stack a term.
I didn't know what they allow out.
Nah, I can show him board. My best knowledge. Also, noisy.
He is, Paul said he couldn't be here today, somebody just logged in, I can't tell if it's Paul or not, he said he was gonna try to log in. And Steve Byers, that was in place too, resigned a while back,
Okay.
in case no one knew that.
So we got an open spot.
We do, we have one open.
Who's the current secretary and the current treasurer?
Paul Wallach, the current secretary, Hildreth is the vice, and we have not previously appointed a secretary.
You mean treasure?
I mean treasurer, but it's in your bylaws, so the mayor is
This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, we'll call the meeting to order of the Haslet Type A EDC at 11:49. And we have a quorum present. Item number 2 on the agenda is administration of the oath of office for Candy, Hildreth, and myself.
Okay. I think everyone should have their paper in front of them. The way we'll do this, if it's okay with y'all, I will just, I will read this and we'll read it together, and then when we get to the name, each of you can state your name. We'll take turns, and then y'all can read the rest together. Does that sound good? Okay, we'll start with the oath of office page. So I. Got it. Keep going. Do solemnly swear or affirm that I will faithfully execute the duties of the office of board member of Haslet Economic Development Corporation for the city of Haslet, and will, to the best of my ability, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution and laws of the United States and of this state, so help me God. And then you'll sign where it says affiant. And next we'll do the statement of appointed officer. Okay, y'all ready? I. Don't. Thank you. You'll just sign the defiant signature and send them back my way, please.
Item number 3, election of officer. I'm, as is always the case, I'm fine to continue in the role as president, but I don't mind if we want to move it around a little bit. So, any thoughts?
You're doing a fine job. We continue to recommend you.
I agree.
You know? Oh, you say?
I agree. I'll second it.
Okay, can let me ask you this, can we continue to have, the other gentleman in the role that he's being as secretary, even though he's not here?
I don't think that's a problem. So we just need a motion that states it is, yeah, and then you'll need somebody for treasurer.
Okay, you need to be treasurer,
Why?
because the mayor told us because of the bylaw that we need to designate a treasurer.
No, but I'm president of the library board and president of the Friends of the Library. I got my hands full as it is.
Can we have the same person serve as a VP and a treasurer?
I don't know the answer to that anymore.
No, because if he's an alternate, with what we have today, we'll either, I mean, we don't have a lot of options. We're gonna have that designated office.
Would Nicholas be interested in that role? Can we go ahead and?
Can't do that, he's an alternate.
That's right.
But
We will vote.
if you're an alternate and we now have an opening on the board, that might be a thing for the next time we move you up.
I agree, but that's not our call.
Right.
It's the city council.
Yeah, that's true.
Are you interested in moving
Okay, so then I'll make the motion that we continue for this next term with Stuart Shirey serving as the president, Hildreth serving as the vice president, and Paul serving as the secretary, and then we'll designate the treasurer position at the next board meeting.
I'll make a motion to approve the election of officers as presented.
All in favor? Okay. Item number 4, citizens' participation. Has anybody signed a card? Nope. Item number 5, items of community interest. The City of Haslet and the Haslet Public Library will be closed Thursday, November 27th and Friday, November 28th in observance of Thanksgiving, and Wednesday, December 24th and Thursday, December 25th in observance of Christmas. The Haslet Public Library will also be closed Saturday, November 29th. Item 5.2, Christmas in the Park will be Saturday, December 6th, 2025, from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. For more information, you can approach the city's Christmas at the Park link on their website. Item number 6, discussion and consider to act, actually consent agenda items, 2 items. Item discuss, consider and act to approve the minutes from the April 23rd regular meeting and the July 28th, 25 special meeting minutes.
I'll make a motion to accept the consent agenda as presented.
I'll second that. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes. Item number 7, reports and presentations.
Yeah, under the development report, I just want to run through a few slides. If you could let me have the screen. Okay. These first 2 buildings that you see are right behind the new women's clinic, and the one that's more complete is the one that immediately adjacent, and then the one that still has the board up on the back is the one that's a little bit further back. And this is the quick trip that's going in right now at Harmon Road and Haslet Parkway. And that road's pretty well dry now, but however, they're working in the median. Today I noticed they're putting in the turn lane into it off of Haslet Parkway. And then the picture on the other side is the dirt work that's going in for the Freeman Toyota site, which is just east of the Harmon Road, between Harmon Road and 35, right at the dead end of Blue Mound Road. And just to keep everybody informed, the zoning case for that was approved at the last city council meeting, as well as the site plan and also the landscape plan and the photometric plan. That's just another picture of it. And this is the just north of the Caraway subdivision. This is Pask Road on the right that's being expanded out along this on the north side of it. And then we have the construction of the other buildings that are going on. There's 3 buildings total. The one on the right, upper right, is approximately 300,000 square feet, and the other 2 buildings that face on Haslet Parkway are about 175,000 square feet each. This is a slide that it's sort of new for this presentation, but this is at 405 Westport Parkway. It was a building that contains approximately 400,000 square feet that's been sitting vacant for a long time. But there is a company that's moving into it, and they're going to have to go back and redo a site plan for it because they want to add a couple things. But what this company does is they refurbish phones, like iPhones and things, and they receive approximately every day 20,000 phones that they'll refurbish. They're an existing firm in another city right now, and they're gonna be moving to Haslet, and they're doing remodeling on the inside of the structure right now. One of the things we're talking with them about is, when this was originally done, the vehicle trips per day were right around 50. That's what it was constructed for. However, on the report, you'll see there's 700 employees going to be at this building. Well, they've changed their number. It's probably going to be between 400 and 500 employees to start off with. But still, that will be a significant change from what the traffic impact analysis originally said. So they might have to do some more thing like turn lanes in to make sure they can get the traffic off the Westport Parkway and into it. But we're working with them on a regular basis to make sure we get all the things that the city needs to mitigate any kind of traffic situations, and also help them get their employees in and out. They will operate in 2 shifts, and so they'll have approximately 200 to 250 persons there per shift. One of the things they have to do to the site plan is they want to install a CO2 tank on the outside, and so we're working through that right now as far as the site plan. That's a project that you'll see a little bit of stuff going on. They've been on the inside doing a remodeling of it, to putting up interior walls for break rooms and things for their employees, and setting up the interior for workspaces.
Do you think they're going to relocate a significant number of those employees here?
All of them.
Or will they
All of
be
them.
primarily, all of them be relocated here?
Yes. Yes. They outgrew their other space they had, and so they're moving their whole facility here.
Is there an opportunity for employment opportunities for Haslet residents who might be here, who are here already?
I'm sure there will be. When you have 250 to 400 to 500 employees, there's going to be turnover, and so there's definitely going to be employment opportunities at this particular. I don't know what the pay scale is, but they're pretty high tech, working on phones and stuff, and other equipment.
And they'll have a percentage of people that just won't do the move.
Yeah.
They won't displace, and they'll be retiring. There'll be a lot of people that just won't move. So even in their initial move, they'll be steps and there's a job employment opportunity within this area.
I guess my thought process is that, I understand that you're well along the way of negotiating, but, to throw out a number, so, if we could reserve 10% of the employees for people of Haslet, so folk who are looking for employment may have a great opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
If for similar future opportunities with, new.
Yeah, we really don't have that opportunity here because it's an existing building, and if they didn't do any exterior changes, they just move in. I mean, there's no negotiation. It's a done deal as far as the building's in place, the parking's in place, and everything. One of the things I really like about this situation is they will not have 18-wheelers come into this site. And they'll have bobtail trucks and things like that, a lot of smaller vehicles. So that is really an improvement than having more 18-wheelers on Westport Parkway. So
Will they generate any tax revenue?
we're exploring that right now as far as what if there's going to be any tax revenue or not. But the only thing I know of for sure is the ad valorem tax from the building, property tax.
They'll have an inventory.
Inventory.
They'll have an inventory, and they will also be a consumer.
Yeah, and with all these people coming there, that means they're going to actually probably visit our restaurants and things like that, and hopefully that'll generate more retail sales in the area. Who knows what it might spark as far as.
We have a handful of restaurants.
I know, but hopefully we'll have more in the future.
That's the kind of thing that we provide the traffic count.
Yeah, you got to have the traffic count before the other things start appearing. But this is a positive. We have a few little things we got to work through.
Sure. Well, then additionally, too, the Bureau of Labor Statistics put out a lot of information regarding the trickle-down additional job creation to each job created. And it is larger than one-to-one because of support jobs and other things. That would be the center of the program that also creates job opportunities.
It is, it is. I think it's a, yeah, I think that's a big thing, because we don't need any more 18-wheelers in town. We'll get some more, but this building is not gonna be one of them. And it's, like I say, it's a gigantic building. When you go by it, it's 400,000 square feet. Anything else on this?
I do have a question. I guess for some reason I kept on thinking that building was, it had Haslet address, but it was actually Fort Worth. Am I wrong?
This is in Haslet.
This,
No, it's got a Haslet address. Of course, half of this world over here has a Haslet address, but it's inside the city limits.
well, that I'm aware of. Because Katrina, isn't that where you used to live?
It's right across the street where that house was, I think.
Okay, that's why I'm thinking, okay. That's why I'm thinking what I'm thinking, okay.
Both sides,
Definitely has
This is right where you lose the median.
No, I know where it's at, but there were two buildings, one on each side of the road.
Right.
And so, and I guess I was looking at this trailer, for some reason I was thinking it was on the north side versus the south side.
yeah, that trailer is it's just a construction trailer they moved in while
Right.
they're on there. But both sides of Westport Parkway are inside the city limits of Haslet. Some public works projects that are going on. This is at the southwest corner of Community Park, where they're rebuilding the bridge and putting in a better drainage facility underneath the walkway. And so that's going on right now. Hopefully that'll be finished rather soon. And of course, the fire station, they're making good progress on that. And this is up on 156. This is the signalization of it. And my understanding, they're running electrical poles and lines to this facility now so that they can get these things operational. And when they do that, it'll change the traffic pattern out front of our building here significantly, because that traffic will be cut off, forced out to 156 coming from all that area to the northwest of the city. And that's the report. If you have any other questions, I'd be more than happy to answer.
Do you know what the additional square footage is going to house at the fire station? Are they going to like store EMS there permanently, or?
Well, they're going to actually have some county offices in there, different things, but I don't know what the total square footage is.
They have the police presence there, or
Sheriff's office, yeah. Which would be good, you know, instead of them having to leave, they can actually go be here and do the reports and be close at hand in case something happens. It's a positive.
any other questions? All right, item number 8, future agenda items. Make the motion that we go ahead and put for the next one, the appointment of the treasurer. Anything else? All right, item number 9, then we will adjourn the meeting.